See, I'm a very simple man. Give me a bit of sun, give me London. I'm a very happy man. We've taken over Trafalgar Square, people. I didn't think this was possible. I didn't even know you could rent Trafalgar Square, but we have rented it. And thousands are in attendance for the official weigh-in for Anthony Joshua versus Daniel Dubois, which goes down tomorrow at Wembley Stadium. There you go, look, AJ t-shirts as well. Are we going to get a Dubois t-shirt just to even it out? Remember, we can't just be Team AJ here. I'm on stage with my crew, as always, alongside Barry Jones and Darren Barker. We are here for something really, really special. This is insane, isn't it, Daz? I mean, it is, isn't it?
Nuts. This is the most grand weigh-in I've ever been to in my life. Like, this is a festival. This isn't an event. This is incredible. Trafalgar Square is fenced off. Like you said, I didn't know this was possible. This is remarkable.
Yeah, this would have cost a lot. But it's worked though, isn't it, Barry? Because I've been around, I've walked around, and not everyone, I know it sounds crazy to us boxing heads, not everyone knew there was an event going on Saturday. Everyone does now, because we've made sure throughout the week to tell them.
This is such a tourist attraction, and people walking around just probably queued up to come in to see what was going on.
Yeah.
You know, but that's great. That's all you need, isn't it? I think it's fantastic. Every Riyadh week, every Riyadh season week has been fantastic, and it builds to the fight. You know, and it gets better every day, and you think it can get better, and it does. And this week, I think, has surpassed them all.
Yeah, I've always said that about the Riyadh seasons, that we've been lucky enough to be somehow involved in all of them. And you do always feel they've got bigger and bigger. It's almost like they come together, watch the previous one and say, okay, how can we outdo ourselves again? And they've done it because this week we've seen everything and everyone.
Yeah, we have. And aside from the glitz and the glamour of these events, the competition has got better. I mean, this show is phenomenal. From start to finish, we've got 6 tremendous fights. I mean, it really is a top card, and it's generated publicity from not just the boxing fan, the sports fan, the person next door. Everybody wants to know what is going on, and Saturday night is going to be spectacular.
It really is, and they're ready to do it. I can see everyone on stage, suited and booted. So let's get this show underway. Let's throw it to your MC, Mr. Thomas Triber.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the official weigh-in for Riyadh season card, Wembley edition, a great night of World Championship Boxing from Wembley Stadium, right here in London, England. We would first like to thank the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia and the custodian of the 2 holy mosques, King Salman bin Abdul Aziz Al Saud, His Royal Highness the Crown Prince Mohammed bin Salman, and His Excellency Chairman of the General Entertainment Authority, GIA, Turki Al Sheikh, for putting together this spectacular Riyadh season event and its fight week here in London. Riyadh season has really re-elevated the sport, and it is genuinely being done for you, the boxing fans. It is being brought to you by Riyadh season and the General Entertainment Authority, GIA, with Frank Warren for Queensberry Promotions and Eddie Hearn for Matchroom Boxing. This event is sponsored by Visit Saudi, Solomon Al Habib Hospital, Saudi Airlines, Red Sea Global, Daria, and Middle Beast, in partnership with Gold Star Promotions and Sella, in association with Wasserman Boxing and Boxer. This great event will be shown worldwide on DAZN, on TNT Sports Box Office, Sky Sports Box Office, and on payperview.com. Let's now get the weigh-in process started. Our first 2 fighters to the scale competing tomorrow in a scheduled 10-round super lightweight contest. First, let's welcome from Doncaster, Yorkshire, England, undefeated with 14 wins, 4 wins, coming by way of knockout. He is the current UBO and Central Area champion, Josh Paddy Pedley. now let's welcome from Portsmouth, Hampshire, England, undefeated with 16 wins, 12 of his 16 wins coming by way of knockout. He is the current WBC Silver and IBF European Champion, Mark Chamberlain.
Mark Chamberlain, who's become Turkey Al Sheikh's favourite fighter. 16-0, 12 knockouts, and it was one of those that particularly attracted Turkey, and Mark Chamberlain has taken...
First to the scale, we welcome Josh Padley. $139.6 for Josh Paddy Padley. Now to the scale, Mark Chamberlain. $139.4 for the undefeated Mark Chamberlain.
Both of them inside the 10-stone super lightweight, light welterweight limit. And the first fight of tomorrow night is a battle of the unbeaten.
Once again, ladies and gentlemen, these two competing tomorrow in a 10-round super lightweight contest.
I almost feel like this is clearly favouring Mark Chamberlain, this is. I mean, you look at the size, and Josh Padley is a 135 guy, whereas Mark Chamberlain's really a middleweight, isn't he? Massive.
What do you see him tomorrow? I tell everyone who's watching, when you see Mark Chamberlain tomorrow in that ring, he will literally look like a middleweight.
Do you know what? I think Padley will be happy that he's got that reaction from Mark Chamberlain there. He's trying something. Do you know what I mean? He's a big underdog in this fight, and he's got under his skin.
Yeah,
That's a fact. Don't get me wrong, this is a very, very tough fight. Doesn't get much tougher for Josh Padley, but still, he'll be thinking he's one up.
Yeah, Padley's brought a few fans as well. They're pointed to a few. He's got 30 or 40 there, and he's going to hear. We are going to hear from both fighters now. So let's hand it over to our team on the stage.
Josh, the biggest night of your career lies ahead tomorrow night. Emotions are clearly running high. How are you feeling?
Absolutely buzzing. Amazing to be here. Look at this crowd. You know, I'm not used to this, but I'm taking it all in and enjoying every moment.
There was a bit of back and forth yesterday at the press conference. You said you just haven't been given the chance to showcase how good you can be. Tomorrow night is that chance. Do you feel like Mark is overlooking you?
No, I think he's prepared well for me, but everybody else is probably overlooking me. I'm relatively unknown to everybody else, so I've got everything to gain and nothing to lose from this experience, and that's what I'm coming to do.
How do you shock the division and get the win over Mark Chamberlain tomorrow night?
Beating him, easily. That's what I plan to do, and that's what I've come here to do.
Best of luck.
Thank you.
All right, I'm here with Mark Chamberlain. Mark, pretty intense stuff up there. What were you saying back and forth?
Just make sure that he's ready and trained hard, because he's got a bit of explaining to do tomorrow night, and I can't wait to get in there and do what we normally do.
I heard that when you were first offered Paddy, you said you never heard of him before. Are you up to speed on what he brings to the table tomorrow?
Yeah, of course. We don't take any opponent lightly. Obviously, he's unbeaten, but he's in a proper fight tomorrow night, and yeah, we'll see.
And lastly, you have been a staple of these Riyadh season cards. I'm wondering how much your confidence has grown, because it seems like you level up each and every time you're a part of one of these.
Yeah, of course. Obviously, the confidence is high. Needs to be, because obviously, if you're not going to back yourself to win a fight, then why are you doing it? Do you know what I mean? So I'm just taking it all in as each show goes on and enjoying the ride.
Love it. Good luck to you.
Thank you very much.
London, make some noise for Mark Chamberlain.
What a moment for Josh Padley. What a moment for Mark Chamberlain as well. Obviously, look, those big fights he's had, as he said up there with Ariel, those have happened, in Riyadh. This is happening in the UK, so it's a big moment for him. I'm sure both of them are going to have loads of fans in Wembley tomorrow.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that. No, I think Chamberlain's been a fan favourite because of his style, and I think it's good that Paddy tried to get under the skin, but also there's that saying, don't poke the bear.
Yeah, I think the bear's already been poked. All right, let's go back to Thomas Treiber.
Ladies and gentlemen, our next two fighters to the scale, competing tomorrow in a scheduled 12-round middleweight contest. First, we will welcome from Leeds, Yorkshire, England, undefeated with 13 wins, 6 of his 13 wins coming by way of knockout. Ladies and gentlemen, here is Ishmael, the Black Panther Davis. And now let's welcome from Sunderland, Tyne and Wear, a 2016 Olympian with now a professional record consisting of 15 wins, just 1 defeat, 1 draw, 8 of his 15 wins coming by way of knockout. Please welcome the former British and Commonwealth champion and the current WBO international champion, Josh Pretty Boy Kelly. Let's now welcome to the scale Ishmael Davis. 159.3 for Ishmael, the Black Panther Davis. Now to the scale, Josh Kelly. 159.1 for Josh Pretty Boy Kelly. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, these two competing tomorrow night in a 12-round middleweight contest.
Both of them look in incredible shape. Both of them have that smugness of confidence, arrogance. I love it. I think this is a great fight.
Jeez, the size of both of these, incredible. Both moving up to 160. The shape of them is fantastic. This fight is going to be electric.
It's like a Mr. Olympia stage, Barry.
Do you know what I'm impressed with is how calm Ishmael Davis is. You understand with Josh Kelly because he's used to bigger occasions and also he's the A side. But for Davis, you know, it's just a short career to be so confident, so relaxed on the big stage is quite phenomenal.
All right, let's hear from Ishmael Davis. He's with Ali Tree.
Ishmael, what a week it has been for you. 5 days ago, you accepted this fight. Just how ready do you feel for tomorrow night?
I'm always ready. I'm more than ready. Let's get it on. Enough has been said. It's time to show skills in it, and we'll see who comes out on top.
Yeah, a lot was said yesterday. You were very vocal about how you feel that Josh has spoke down about you. He's overlooking you. Does that give you an extra bit of fire to get the win and do it in style?
Yeah, man, because a lot of people don't know what I'm capable of, and you're always the underdog in the situation that I'm in, but I'm ready to come out on top.
You have predicted you're going to knock him out. Do you stand by that? Is that how this finishes tomorrow night?
Yeah, definitely. I don't think he's going to make it to the 12th.
Well, best of luck, Ishmael Davis.
Thank you.
Josh, thank you for the time. A week ago, you were scheduled to fight Liam Smith tomorrow night. Are you over that now? Because I know initially you were kind of fired up that he had to withdraw. Have you now moved on from that bit of news?
Yeah, I moved on. As soon as I got the news on Friday, I moved on. Got Ishmael as a name, said yes straight away, so it's time to go now.
He has insinuated that you are looking past him. Is that accurate?
No. He can do his head in about it as much as he wants. I just hope he sleeps well tonight because we've got a big fight tomorrow.
Is it possible that he presents more problems than Liam did when you were game planning?
Well, Liam's world class at what he does. If he wants to bring the same sort of thing, I don't think it's... I personally don't think he's got in his bag to bring what Liam brings, but I'm prepared for the best version of whoever on the night. It's my time now. I'm in my prime. I was only a baby a few years ago, but now I'm an actual man, so I'm representing the Sunderland, the great city of Sunderland, so I can't wait. Come on!
Yeah, what a great scene this is for you, and what a great scene tomorrow night as well. The thought of fighting at Wembley Stadium on a card like this, what does that mean for you?
Oh, I'm going to light it up. When the cameras come on, the lights are on, that's when I come alive. That's when I come alive, sir.
Can't wait, and the boys up there were marveling at your physique. Both of you guys appear to be in tremendous shape. Can't wait for it. Good luck tomorrow night.
Thank you, boss. Come on, the boys.
Make some noise for Josh Kelly, everyone.
We were marveling at his physique and Ishmael Davis's physique as well. Both of them in great shape. And I like what you said, Darren. If he can do this, I'm talking Ishmael here, on 6 days' notice against Josh Kelly, a very, very good fighter. Wow. That's incredible.
Yeah,
story
big upset, and what a story it would be. But trust me, he needs to start fast because Josh Kelly will.
All right, let's head it back downstairs once again to your MC Thomas Driver for the next fight.
Ladies and gentlemen, our next two fighters competing tomorrow in a scheduled 12-round contest. It will be for the IBO Super Featherweight Championship of the World. Let's first welcome the challenger from Leeds, Yorkshire, England. His professional record, 31 wins, 3 defeats, 1 draw, with 8 wins. Coming by way of knockout, ladies and gentlemen, here is the former 2-time world champion, Josh the Leeds Warrior Warrington. And now let's welcome the defending world champion from Belfast, Northern Ireland. His professional record, 22 wins, just 1 defeat, with 8 wins. Coming by way of knockout, he is the current IBF world champion, and tomorrow the reigning and defending IBO super featherweight champion of the world, Anthony, the Andy Town Apache Kakachi. First to the scale, the challenger, Josh Warrington. 129.5 for Josh, the Leeds Warrior Warrington. Now to the scale, the defending world champion, Anthony Kakachi. 129.8 for the defending world champion, Anthony, the Andy Town Apache Kakachi. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, these two competing tomorrow in a scheduled 12-round contest for the IBO Super Featherweight Championship of the World.
Their eyes there, both of them have said to each other, without even speaking, this is going to be war. That's what they basically just said.
Yeah, they're sort of smiling, little grin, but the eyes are saying you're having it tomorrow.
You know I'm going to hurt you. Yeah, I'm going to get hurt as well, but let's do it.
They're not trash talkers, these two, but they're both two serious guys, and we know what they're like in the ring. They give it all. They have proper wars, these two, if they have to. Josh Warrington will steam forward ahead to Kakachi. Kakachi loves it. Look at this now.
This is glorious.
You don't expect anything else, do you, with Josh Warrington? No. 10,000 apparently there tomorrow to support him, and when I look at these two, between them they have absolutely everything. They have power, they have experience, they have ring IQ, and that's why this fight will be absolutely fantastic.
Oh, look at that, look at that.
I love it. Fight of the night, this, I'm telling you, fight of the night.
It really is a fantastic card, isn't it? But every fight that comes out has got something.
Yeah.
All right, let's hear from Josh Warrington. Been there, done it all, seen it all. Wembley for him tomorrow. Let's hear from him alongside Ali Drew.
Woo! Josh, a lot of words were exchanged there. What was being said?
I just spoke about how nice his beard is, and he's got a lovely hairdo and he should take his hat off. But, no, listen, just let him know that I hate to make the numbers up. You know, I'm not here just to be a challenger, I'm here to win. And I've trained my absolute nuts off for the last 12 weeks. I'm experienced, and everyone's spoke about, you know, I can be outboxed and be out for. But listen, I've boxed many people who've said this over the years. You know, we were talking about how big he is as well. Size won't come into it. I'm ready to go.
You've been one day out from a fight on weigh-in day many times before. This time at a bigger weight. How much better do you feel right now than previous fights?
It's shaping me. I'm absolutely fantastic. And, you know, this is something I probably should have done a few years ago. But, like, I've seen from my training, and I struggled to make weight, but I've also kept everything, kept my strength, kept my speed, kept my power. So, listen, I'll be good for, very, very good for 12. And this is going to be Josh Warrington rolling back to the years and the new.
Now, tomorrow, over 10,000 Lead Warrior fans are making their way down here. There's some already here now. Final word has to be to them.
As always, thank you. I'll just say thank you to the support from day one to where we are now, from Leeds, Manchester, or down in London. The support's always been fantastic, and I'll make sure I give all those travelling fans exactly what they've come down for, and that's the win.
Best of luck. Josh Warrington.
All right, Anthony, we got his side of the story there. What a roller coaster that face-off was. What did you say to him?
Nothing at all. Just telling him exactly what I intend on doing tomorrow night, and he knows anyway. We're both fighters, and we're going to war tomorrow night, 100%.
So what is that? What do you intend to do tomorrow night?
I can do what I want. I told Josh this before. I can box him. I can fight him. You know, all I expect from Josh is to come forward, and that's it. So I'm ready for that. I'm ready for whatever he's bringing.
He says he's going to turn back the clock. Does he still have that in him? Considering the last few fights, do you think he still has that fight in him?
Absolutely, absolutely. He seems the type of guy, you know, he's a Leeds warrior. He's got it written all over him. So, I mean, of course, he's a fighter, and fighters don't know when to give up. But this Saturday, hopefully, I can put an end to it.
And quite the saga this week with the IBF. Are you upset that title isn't on the line?
Of course I am. I've worked my whole life to get into that position and to defend that, but it's out of my hands. It is what it is. It's a massive fight regardless of the title. So, you know, Josh is a massive name in Britain, and I'm here to do the job.
Can't wait for it. Good luck to you.
Thank you very much. Thanks, everyone.
Show some love to Anthony Cacace, everyone.
There you go, look at the crowd. Look at the crowd, and AJ Dubois is still yet to come. I mean, this is going to swirl and swirl. What you can't see in front of us right here, there's a crowd right in front of us as well. I feel like they're looking at us, like we're the show, like we've got our own little fan base here as well, and to the side of us. But look, so far, so good regarding the weigh-ins. Everyone looking really good. Everyone now rehydrated as well. Everyone looking fresh. I like it, Barry.
Yeah, and now it's nice. I've said it all the time, once you hit the scales, then you get into fight mode straight away. That's why you see Warrington Cacace all week, very respectful, very friendly, joking almost. Even though they were smiling at the beginning, by the end of it, they can hide their feelings because they want to hurt each other. I think this being on a big bill helps Cacace because Warrington is such a crowd, so many tickets. But this will be away from Leeds.
Yeah.
Not going into a cauldron, he's going to a massive stadium, but they might be drowned out by the other 89 to 86,000 people. Warrington apparently sold 10,000 tickets, but there's going to be so many other people there that you might not be as vocal as it would have been if it would have been in Leeds Arena or Ellen Road. So that helps Cacace. But I think Warrington still has one really good fight in him. This might be it.
Yeah, Cacace though, and obviously we're both ringside, all of us are ringside for that fight against Joe Cordina. Looks enormous.
He looks big, he looks solid, and he packs a punch. And I'm intrigued to see how Josh Warrington approaches this fight. We see him box against Lee Wood, very smart. He uses his feet really, really well, and I think he's going to have to box similar against Cacace. I think Anthony Cacace is expecting Josh Warrington to come rushing in. He can't afford to do that, Josh Warrington. He's got to be smart here, but naturally he just wants to engage. So at some point, Kakachi's going to catch him, and how will he react?
See, I sort of disagree. But because I think Kakachi is a boxer, he likes to come onto, I understand that, but his power is long, so you've got to get inside. And I think he's not used to someone like Warren, who's naturally a dirty fighter. He comes in with his head, just naturally does it. So if he can rough him up and unsettle him, I think he has a better chance to do that.
I'm just going to look over my shoulder and see if we have enough security on the stage. Yes, we do, because up next it is Joshua Buatsi and Willie Hutchinson. I have a feeling those two might get separated. So let's throw it downstairs once again to your MC, Mr. Thomas Schreiber.
Our next two fighters to the scale, competing tomorrow in a scheduled 12-round contest. It will be for the vacant WBO Interim Light Heavyweight Championship of the World. Let's first welcome to the scale from Croydon, London, England, by way of Accra, Ghana, a 2016 Olympic bronze medalist, now undefeated as a professional with 18 wins, 13 of his 18 wins coming by way of knockout. Here is the current British and Commonwealth champion, Joshua Buatsi. And now let's welcome from Carstairs, Scotland. His professional record, 18 wins, just one defeat, with 13 of his 18 wins coming by way of knockout. He is the current WBC silver champion, Willie the Hutch Train Hutchinson. First to the scale, we welcome Joshua Buatsi.
£174 and 7 ounces.
174.7 for Joshua Buatsi. Now to the scale, Willie Hutchinson. $174.9 for Willie the Hutch Train Hutchinson. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, these two competing tomorrow in a scheduled 12-round contest. It will be for the vacant WBO Interim Light Heavyweight Championship of the World.
You know what, yeah, I'm going to pat myself on the back a little bit here. I played a part in this going up the running order. This is quite low on the running order. I was like, well, 1 second. This fight has so much heat. It could be co-main event. And because of me, they've moved it up.
Nah, you've just been stirring the pot, Ade. That's what you've been doing, and rightly so. Because there's genuine bad blood, Barry. They don't like each other at all. But I love this fight stylistically.
All right, let's hear from Willie Hutchinson. He's with Ali Drew.
Another intense face-off like we saw yesterday. We weren't expecting anything less. What was said?
Listen, he's not too big now, is he? One more day, one more sleep, and we're going to get it on. I'm going to knock this fella out. Come on, London! Yes!
You had a fantastic win last time out when you were the huge underdog. You are seen as the underdog again. Do you think this is going to be the toughest test of your career?
To be honest with you, couldn't really care. I'm just ready to rock and roll, get in that ring, and show everyone what the Hutch Train is all about. Yeah!
This is the last time you were going to see him before you come face-to-face in the ring tomorrow. Any final words?
Nah, man, listen, have some good food, get a good sleep, let's get it on, baby!
Best of luck, Willie Hutchinson.
Well, Joshua, I was looking at you when Willie said he's going to knock you out. You started laughing. When he says these things, what goes through your mind?
He can say all he wants, man. Listen, tomorrow night we get on. Let me hear the boos. Louder, louder, louder. Keep booing. I'll see you all tomorrow, man.
A nice response here from the London crowd. 2 fights ago, he was fighting at York Hall. You fought in some big venues before. Wembley Stadium, do you think that will get to him tomorrow night?
I couldn't care less about him, man. I'm there tomorrow night.
All right, so let me ask you this. Has he gotten under your skin?
What do you think?
I don't know. You tell me.
It doesn't matter. I'll see him tomorrow night.
Prediction?
I win, by all means. They all know it. Let me hear more boos. There we go. I'll see you all tomorrow night.
Ben, let me ask you. He's fired up. Willie's fired up. This is a massive moment for him. Do you think that Willie is on the level of Joshua Buatsi?
No, and I think Josh will prove that tomorrow night. I think it's the best fight on the undercard, but Josh Buatsi is here to make a big, big, big statement.
Can't wait for it. Good luck to you, gents.
Bit of a surprise there. Joshua Buatsi, a London boy, born and bred, getting booed in London. But Willie Hutchinson's obviously got a few fans here as well. And look, Willie's style and fight last time out very quickly, Barry, against Craig Richards is the reason he's got a fan base now.
Yeah, it was, because he didn't just sneak it. He took the initiative, went out really aggressive, showed out the good variety in his work, and dominated the fight. I was disappointed with that, actually. Yeah. But these two have been, like, certainly Willie's been the most vocal. He's been really excited. I thought that was going to really kick off. And
you never happy, Barry.
I am
no,
not.
we just wanted a little push and a shove. No little push and a shove. But I think they both know, Darren, that this is going to be. That both of them know it's going to be a tough fight. I mean, I know Willie's saying he's going to knock him out, but both know this is going to be brutal.
Yeah. Look, this could be both of their breakthrough fight. I know he boxed really well against Richards last time, Hutchinson. Buatsi was still waiting for that one that we all go, wow, a star is born. This is the night. Sorry, tomorrow night is the night where I think one of those will be crowned potentially a future champ.
All right, it's time now for our chief support. Their boys are going to make their walk. So remember, it's Hamza Shiraz versus Tyler Denny. Tyler Denny, the current European middleweight champion, will walk first. There's always been that kind of dispute, right? You know, is it the A side, B side? Is it the champion? Who walks first? But it doesn't matter. They're going to fight tomorrow. So let's throw it back downstairs again to Thomas Triber.
Ladies and gentlemen, our next two fighters to the scale, competing tomorrow in a 12-round contest. It will be for the EBU European, WBC Silver, and Commonwealth Middleweight Championships. We will first welcome from Ilford, Essex, England, undefeated with 20 wins, 16 of his 20 wins coming by way of knockout. He is the reigning and defending WBC Silver and Commonwealth Middleweight Champion, Hamza Shiraz. And now we welcome from Rowley Regis, West Midlands, England. His professional record consists of 19 wins, 2 defeats, 3 draws, with 1 win coming by way of knockout. Here is the reigning and defending EBU European Middleweight Champion, Tyler Denny. First to the scale, we welcome Hamza Shiraz. $159.6 for Hamza Shiraz. Now to the scale, Tyler Denny. $159.9 for Tyler Denny. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, these two competing tomorrow in a scheduled 12-round contest for the EBU European, WBC Silver, and Commonwealth Middleweight Championships.
These guys were about the same weight for about a minute. That's all it was. They weighed for about a minute. They were on even par. Come Saturday night, there's going to be quite a significant difference in weight, but Tyler Denny might make up for that in pressure, Barry.
Yeah, I tell you, look, he doesn't have the punch power, or record would suggest that, but I tell you what he does have is incredible strength, incredible resolve, and he has that ability. I've said it all week. He draws you into his fight very early and makes it difficult for you. Can he do that against a giant like Hamza Shiraz, Darren?
Yeah, I mean, the will to win, the heart, the desire from Denny is unquestionable. But Hamza Shiraz, he's a star in and out the ring. Special talent.
Tyler, you have done weigh-in days before, but none quite like this.
No, it's mad, but you know, everything with Riyadh season's beyond whatever you can expect, so I'm buzzing with it, man, and roll on tomorrow.
Yeah, only one day out. How ready are you to upset the odds tomorrow night?
I'm more than ready. I'm going to upset the odds, but I believe in myself, my team believe in myself, and I'm going to do a job on him tomorrow.
What do you have to do to get the win over Hamza Shiraz tomorrow night?
Just do what I've been doing my whole career. Pull it on him, bash him up. Job's a good one, man.
Best of luck.
Okay, thank you.
Hamza, you know, your family's trials and tribulations have been well documented. I'm wondering, 24 hours before your Wembley Stadium debut, have you had a chance with your family to reflect on how far you guys have come?
First of all, just like to say alhamdulillah for being here. Not really, to be fair, not really. You know, it all happened so fast ever since it got announced. But I'm sure Sunday, over a nice roast dinner, we'll be catching up.
And, you know, I'm also wondering if you have put extra pressure on your shoulders going into this fight, because I've heard you say this is make or break for me. Why have you done that? Why have you said that? Why is that the mentality?
Do you know what? There's no pressure. There's no pressure. I believe I'm here for a reason. I believe Allah has put me here for a reason. And I'm just enjoying it. I'm enjoying it. Listen, I work too hard. I've been saying it all week. I work too hard just to let an opportunity like this slip. And I'm ready. I'm ready to go.
You have also said that he is not quite there on your level just yet. Do you feel for yourself that this is the fight that gets you into that upper echelon of the division?
I believe the last fight did. I believe the last fight did. And here we are. I've got to maintain my position, do what I do, and then eventually capture world titles.
Well, looking forward to it. Good luck to you.
Very much. Thank you.
Hamza Shiraz, everyone.
The big boys are next, and a big boy, a very big boy, all 73 pounds of him, Joseph Parker, is with us on stage. Have we reinforced this? Is this reinforced? Are we okay? I think we are. Joseph Parker is here. Joseph, this is fantastic, isn't it?
The weigh-in. Like, I've never really seen proper weigh-ins like this, you know what I mean? I've never been involved in a weigh-in like this. So when you see the crowd and everyone getting together and there's a buzz, there's a buzz around the whole week, but the weigh-in, this is great.
Hopefully you're involved in something like this December 21st, maybe.
December 21st, I would love to fight the winner. I would love to fight anyone in the top 5.
Yeah.
Like, I've been waiting and I'm ready, and I've been patient, I've been working very hard, and I'm fit to go.
Yeah,
Joe,
just want to fight.
Look, for obvious reasons, you can imagine there's a lot been spoken about the power of these two guys coming up next, AJ and Dubois. In your opinion, who do you think the harder hitter is?
In my opinion, obviously I've only been in the ring with AJ, but I think AJ would be the harder hitter. Like, one, you know, the punch that he landed on, you know, Francis Ngannou, like that was, you know, that could knock anyone out and everyone out. Dubois, you showed in his last fight, it was a volume of punches that got Hrgović out of there. So, in my opinion, would be AJ.
What about the occasion? Because AJ's used to the occasion more than Dubois. Do you think that's a big factor or just a minor factor?
I think that is a factor. Is this his 4th time in the Wembley Stadium or 3rd time?
Yeah.
Fourth time. So he's used to the big occasions.
Yeah.
Right, and he's it's second nature. Like, even though it's in front of 97,000 people, whatever it is, Dubois hasn't really faced that. So it'll be interesting to see how he approaches it, if he's going to remain calm and confident, and how he's going to, how he walks to the ring. What was
it like for you when you boxed AJ in Cardiff? That was a massive stadium, probably the first time you've had something of that grandeur. Did you feel the pressure?
Yeah, probably did feel the pressure. I was 26 years old. When they were singing the national anthem for New Zealand and Samoa, I couldn't hear a word. I couldn't hear anything. So it's going to be. I'm looking forward to seeing how he appears tomorrow, Dubois.
I'm looking forward to seeing how he appears in the next few moments, because it is time for the big boys, Anthony Joshua versus Daniel Dubois, and now it's Michael Buffer introducing both fighters.
Ladies and gentlemen, I hate to interrupt that song, but tomorrow night at the legendary Wembley Stadium in front of 96,000 people, two of the very best heavyweights in the world will step into the ring to face each other for the IBF World Heavyweight Championship. And it's all brought to us by DAZN and the General Entertainment Authority, GIA, with Frank Warren for Queensberry Promotions and Eddie Hearn for Matchroom Boxing, in partnership with Gold Star Promotions and Sela. Sponsored by Visit Saudi, Sulman Al Habib Hospital, Saudi Airlines, Red Sea Global, Diriyah, and Middle Beast. And ladies and gentlemen, special thanks for making this all possible to the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia and the custodian of the two holy mosques, King Salman bin Abdulaziz Al Saud, His Royal Highness Prince Mohammed bin Salman, and His Excellency Turki Al Sheikh, Chairman of the General Entertainment Authority. Well, ladies and gentlemen, now from Trafalgar Square, London, England, this is the official weigh-in for challenger and champion for the IBF Heavyweight Championship of the World. The promoters are on stage and they are ready. The officials are ready, and the fighters are about to come out and they are ready. So for the thousands in attendance and the millions around the world who wish they could be here tonight, from Trafalgar Square, London, England, let's get ready to rumble! Coming to the stage first, from London, England, has a professional 23 fights, 21 victories, 20 wins by knockout for a 95% KO to victory ratio. He's a two-time world champion and now the reigning and defending IBF Heavyweight Champion of the World, Triple D, Daniel Dynamite Dubois. And now coming to the stage, his opponent, also from London, England, an Olympic gold medalist. He's the challenger tonight and brings a professional record of 31 fights, 28 victories, 25 of those 28 by knockout. Ladies and gentlemen, the two-time heavyweight champion of the world, AJ Anthony Joshua. First on to the scales for this official weigh-in, the reigning and defending champion, two-time heavyweight world champion, the fighting pride of London, England, as is his opponent. Once again, 23 fights, 21 victories, 20 of the 21 victories by knockout. On the scales, Daniel Dynamite Dubois. 248 pounds, 6 ounces for the defending world champion, Daniel Dubois. Next onto the scales, a challenger tonight for the two-time world champion, an Olympic gold medalist, 28 victories, 25 KOs, 252 pounds, 5 ounces for the two-time world champion and challenger, AJ Anthony Joshua. Here they are to face each other for the final time before they get into the ring in about 28 hours. Tomorrow night at the legendary Wembley Stadium. 96,000 fans in attendance. And it's all for the IBF Heavyweight Championship of the World. Triple D versus AJ. Daniel Dubois. Anthony Joshua.
That's a pretty fair stare down, Joseph. 245 for Daniel Dubois, 252 for Anthony Joshua. What do you make of the weights?
I think those are great weights for the, they look lean, they look ready, they look fit, they look strong, they look confident. This is awesome. Great face-off.
Good face-off, isn't it, Barry? Nose to nose.
Yeah, and all that relaxed demeanour that Joshua had in the week, friendly but focused, all that's gone now. You can see the meanness in his eyes, he means business. And Dubois, again, still looking supremely confident, still not backing down. And this is a young man who's betting on himself here.
And as you would say, it's official. We've got a fight.
It certainly is. Let's hear from both, starting with the champion, Daniel Dubois. He's with Ali Drew.
Daniel, an intense face-off there. How much do you read into that this close to the fight?
Nothing at all. I'm ready to fight. It's just now it's time to get in the ring and fight now. Let's go.
You've come in 3 pounds heavier than your last fight. Is that a deliberate tactic?
We've been working hard, man. All I can say is I'm ready to fight.
We have seen a change in your demeanour yesterday and today compared to the beginning of the week. Is fight mode activated for you right now?
Yeah, a lot's gone into this, a lot of work, a lot of training, and I'm just ready to go now. Talking's done.
Let's get a final prediction ahead of tomorrow night in front of a record-breaking 96,000 crowd at Wembley, plus millions watching at home. How does this fight go down tomorrow night?
A win, by any means necessary.
Frank, let's bring you in. One day out from the big night. How are you feeling about it? How excited are you feeling?
I'm very excited. It's a massive, massive, massive fight. And we're going to see absolute fireworks tomorrow. And it's going to quieten all these voices, that's for sure.
You feel like now is the time for Daniel Dubois to cement his legacy in the heavyweight division?
Yeah, he's a young man. He's just turned 27, was it a couple of weeks ago? He's coming off a magnificent couple of wins, really showing what he's all about. He's confident. Look how confident he is. I've never seen him like this. He's calm, cool and collected. And tomorrow night, you're going to see something special.
What are we going to see tomorrow night? The whole event. We've seen this now. We've seen all the events this fight week. What can we look forward to tomorrow night? How good is it going to be?
Bombs away. That's what it's going to be. These two guys are going to throw bombs at each other, and you're going to see something extra, extra special. I promise you, this is going to be something magnificent.
Thanks, Frank.
AJ, what a moment in time this is for you. Listen to this crowd. Rather than asking you a question, can you address them? They want to hear from you.
Yeah, what's happening, people? That's the energy. I just want to say a massive thank you throughout all my journey, my ups, my downs. You guys out here sticking with me through thick and thin. And if I could ask you one favor, go home tonight and make a prayer for me for success tomorrow, that I will become 3-time heavyweight champion of the world.
AJ, when you hear them chanting your name like that, what does that do for you 24 hours before this massive fight?
Well, I look at myself as a gladiator, and I'm about to step into an arena tomorrow to perform for the people who love to see blood, guts and glory. So I'm pumped and I'm ready to perform for the people.
What a journey. If my math is correct, you made your Wembley Stadium debut in May of 2014. Could you have ever imagined all of this? This type of scene, Trafalgar Square, 96,000, you're the top bill, you're the man they're all here for.
They're here for everyone on the undercard as well, not just me. So we've got to give credit to all the undercard fighters as well for coming through and so on and so forth. But I love it. I thrive in it. And these guys, they put a lot of pressure on me, right? But that makes me step my game up every single time. I'm coming up nearly 12 years as a professional, been fighting strong, pushing hard, working hard. I started late in boxing, but it shows you that anything, you can do anything with hard work, God on your side, a good team, you can achieve anything.
You're nowhere near the end, but no one fights forever. Are you allowing yourself to smell the roses, to enjoy these moments and not take them for granted?
I'm not a warrior in the garden yet. I'm not a warrior in the garden yet. I'm still on the battlefield, so I'm not smelling any roses yet. Just blood, fresh blood.
And Eddie, a word with you, if I may. There is no one who brings a smile to your face like this man. We know what he means to you and what you have meant to him. May of 2014, I remember that interview, you standing by him after he wins his Wembley Stadium debut. The journey has been incredible. Here you are 24 hours before another big step in his career. What are the emotions that you are feeling?
We were just kids then. You know, now, you know, it feels like bread and butter. But there's a big job to do tomorrow. I want to thank everyone for coming out tonight, and I want to thank everyone for continuously supporting Anthony Joshua. As always, tomorrow night, he'll give it his all, and as he said, God willing, he will become three-time world heavyweight champion.
Thank you so much, Eddie. Good luck to you and Anthony Joshua. One more time, London. Show some love to the great Anthony Joshua.
What was that phrase you used? Was it, I'm not yet a warrior in the garden? I like that.
Good line.
That's a good line.
That was very good.
Good line, isn't it? I mean, did that just come off the top of his dome? That was fantastic. AJ asked. Crawford here as well. Terence Crawford here. Tyson Fury will be here tomorrow. Alexander Usyk will be here tomorrow. Joseph Parker is going to be on part of the broadcast as well. So it really is all the best fighters on planet Earth assembled like the Avengers at Wembley Stadium tomorrow. Look, AJ's legacy and story has been incredible, right? From where he started, obviously turning pro very, very late, 18, World Championship silver medalist, Olympic gold medalist, unified world champion. Here's a bit of the AJ legacy story.
What is my legacy? That is the question. It's one that other people...
He doesn't seem to be in a good place to me.
...love to have their say on.
Even though start with me.
To some, it was written in London.
AJ is the Olympic champion.
It's always been London to me. To others, it can only be made in the pro ranks. Let's face it, for most of you, it's Wembley.
And now, coming to the ring,
The big fights on the big nights.
That's a career-defining performance from AJ.
Third knockdown of the fight for Anthony Joshua. Right hand!
But for some of you, my legacy lives in the L's.
Almost landing his right hand from Ruiz.
In the unexpected.
the unified heavyweight champion of the world.
We live in a world where perfection is expected.
Massive shot from Joshua in a world of trouble.
Where narrative is more important than reality. The reality is that this is a game of snakes and ladders.
Don't disrespect me.
Heavyweight boxing, baby. And the comeback can either mean everything or nothing. There's so much chat, so much noise, so much bull. I just concentrate on what is next. And I'll settle it in the ring.
Incredible story, isn't it? The Anthony Joshua story, and he's going to hope that it continues beyond tomorrow evening. All right, let's remind ourselves of the fight card. Mark Chamberlain versus Josh Paddy, super lightweight contest. Then we move to the middleweight division. Josh Kelly versus Ishmael Davis. Two really 154-pounders going to battle it out at 160. Anthony Kakache versus Josh Warrington. Barry Jones is going for that, for his fight of the night. I'm going for the next one, Joshua Boazzi taking on Willie Hutchinson. Then we go to the former division of Darren Barker. Former title of Darren Barker as well, the European title, Tyler Denny versus Hamza Shiraz. And then the big boys, 252 pounds Anthony Joshua versus 245 pounds Daniel Dubois for the IBF heavyweight world title. There you are, Trafalgar Square. That's so, you had everything in that shot, didn't you? You had Big Ben, Trafalgar Square and a London bus. I mean, that's perfect cameraman work, there it is. And we did take over Trafalgar Square this evening. All right, come on, let's sum this all up, right? Forget the undercard for a second, we'll do that tomorrow. Anthony Joshua versus Daniel Dubois. I'm gonna go down the line on this one. How does it play out tomorrow?
Absolute madness. After about 30 seconds of feeling each other out, I think we're going to see some kind of a shootout. There's going to be drama until it ends around 6 rounds in favour of Anthony Joshua.
It's weird, as you said that, the Undertaker music just came on as well, which suggests to me someone's going to get knocked out and get back up again. Barry, how do you think it plays out?
Yeah, I've been saying all week and for the last month, I think the jab is the important weapon for both, whoever can establish that the first. I feel because of AJ's speed and rhythm, he will get his jab off, and I think from there, he gets the stoppage in 4 rounds. But there's plenty of drama and danger involved in that, but I do think he gets the job done, and it will be a knockout.
Yeah, if it's going to be 4, it's going to be a crazy 4, isn't it? Joseph, you know AJ very well. You know both of them very well.
Like the boys said, there's going to be drama. I think there's going to be a lot of action. I think Dubois is going to come out and try and press the action, and that's what he needs to do, but I feel like AJ will be very precise with his punches, and I'm calling 6 or 7 rounds as well, knockout. AJ
Okay,
knockout.
so there you go, 6, 4, 6.
Hello.
Which suggests I don't know what you're talking about. It suggests if Daniel Dubois does win, it's going to be one hell of an upset. All right, let's have a look at this. Wembley Stadium is getting ready. There you go, look at that little time lapse of Wembley Stadium. They are making it, I like this, turning it into a boxing arena. And obviously it is normally the national stadium for football. Look at this. That is going to be something absolutely spectacular, especially when the lights get on it as well. When it gets into the evening and the sunset starts to fade, it's going to be sensational. Look, it's been an incredible week, isn't it? When you think about it, Old Billingsgate on Monday for a bit of media workout, which was fun. Leicester Square on Tuesday. Then we went to the OVO Arena on Wednesday. Am I right in this?
Right.
Yeah.
You're doing well.
Then I did the press conference yesterday. We'll move away from that very, very quickly. And then today, Trafalgar Square. So we've seen all of London. Tomorrow we see Wembley Stadium. Who is going to win, AJ or Dubois? You don't want to miss this one. Scan the QR code. We get going at 3:30 tomorrow, so make sure you're there scanning it tomorrow. Now, whenever you want, but don't miss it. It's going to be a good one. We'll see you tomorrow.
AJ versus Dubois, face off, take one.
Do you want to go now? Let's go.
Relax.
Do you want to go now? Let's go.
Chair across your face. Don't disrespect.
No, you can't intimidate.
Don't disrespect.
You can't intimidate me.
Don't disrespect.
You can't intimidate.
Don't disrespect. No, don't disrespect me on my life.
Two Brits going for the biggest prize in the sport.
It's chasing undisputed. It doesn't get better.
This is why boxing, when it's done correctly, is the greatest sport in the world.
When you see close to 100,000 people at the National Stadium, it's going to be a night you'll never forget.
Daniel Dubois is on form. This fight is proper. This is a real live 50-50 fight.
It won't go the distance. Somebody's going to go. Do not blink.
Ready to shock the world again. I'm going to have a lot of doubters, but I want to perform and show what Daniel Dubois is all about.
This man here is going to be successful in defending his title.
I study Daniel, his characteristics, his boxing talent. He will see September 21st.
I love this version of AJ. He's aggressive, he's focused, he's switched on.
I truly believe that the undisputed is AJ's destiny, and it all starts with domination on September 21st, live on DAZN.
Almost time to stop all the talking and get in the ring and fight. Once that bell goes, ding, I can't wait for that.
We'll find out how good and strong he is on September 21st.
Live on DAZN, September 21st, Anthony Joshua and Daniel Dubois fight for the IBF World Heavyweight title. AJ stands on the brink of history to become a three-time world champion. Daniel Dynamite Dubois, Britain's silent powerhouse, stands in his way. An explosive night at Wembley awaits.
Who do you think you are?
Daniel, don't disrespect me.
Joshua versus Dubois. Live on DAZN, September 21st. Buy now at DAZN.com.